Aries, this is going to be a love forecast for the second half of February. This is for my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a bit of a wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is an awesome company that offers you access to lots of brilliant psychics and readers located all over the world. And if you go through the link I provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Aries, I'm going to do person on your mind. How did they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected outcomes for the second half of February, bearing in mind that outcomes can do and will shift depending on your actions, your inactions, your reactions, your assumptions, your self-concept. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go look into the law of assumption. This is just a reading based on one version of the connection out of infinite versions that you've manifested from the current timeline that you're on and the state that you're in, okay? So everything can be tweaked, shifted. So have a look. Okay, so tell me, how does the person on Aries mind feel about Aries? 2 of Pentacles, a bit of back and forth. And then I just saw the Emperor card. So a sense of wanting to take control of matters, or a sense of hoping that you're going to take control of matters. 3 of Pentacles is in the reverse. The 7 of Cups is in the reverse. The Page of Wands is in the upright. The 6 of Swords is in the upright. The Page of Swords is in the upright. Overall energy, watching, observing you, Aries. 6 of Swords here. So wanting to maybe move on from some kind of maybe upheaval or rockiness. Take things in a new direction is what I'm hearing. Page of Wands is also about new perspectives, also potentially flirtation. So, you know, this person's eyeing you. There has been, I feel, Aries, with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, a bit of lack of cooperation. And the 7 of Cups, a lot of confusion, mixed feelings, mixed messages. There also could be that to date there's been other choices, other options in the mix, or a feeling of that with the 7 of Cups. But like I said, this person wants to take things in a new direction. We've got the Hierophant card. I saw that while I was shuffling. So they want to come out of confusion. This person's focused on long-term commitments. There has been confusion maybe around that, around commitment, or there could be some mixed feelings if you're from a different culture or religion to this person. That could be playing into it. There is a spiritual aspect as well maybe to this Aries. Let me have a look. 6 of Wands is in the reverse with the 7 of Swords. I don't know, the Hierophant card with the 6 of Wands in the reverse, this person is focused on marriage and long-term commitments and tradition. On the other hand, they're not feeling to date very successful with you. There's some trust issues here. So Aries, again, with that 7 of Cups in the reverse, they want to come out of some level of confusion. Perhaps there has been, like I said, lack of cooperation. Maybe you and this person, you haven't been feeling like you're on the same page. Maybe you don't share the same exact values or beliefs, or there's been, you know, indecision, or someone's not been feeling very chosen. There's a 7 of Swords. So like there could be a bit of this trust issue, right? 6 of Wands in the reverse. So they're not feeling very recognized, or they're not feeling very victorious when it comes to you. Let me see why I have that 7 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles, Hanged Man. So things feel like they're on pause. I mean, this person is still watching you. Page of Swords. You know, they've got their eye on you. Maybe they also want to know if you're moving on, if you're moving forward from them. For some of you, you're at a distance from this person. 6 of Swords, like there could be, you know, water between you two. And they want to just get out of this confused energy. I don't think that they've given up hope on maybe something more committed with you. But it just seems like things have been on pause, and there's a disconnect here, or there's a feeling left out in the cold. due to trust issues or an avoidance. Maybe there's been, because Seven of Swords, it's not always like cheating, guys, sometimes, or lying. I will get more cards on it. I think for some of you, it's just maybe there was a bit of avoiding the issues around like the direction of the connection, or you know, lack of cooperation. Now Seven of Swords, you know, this is also someone that's like, can be an avoidant. They, you know, there's mixed messages. They don't maybe show up. Maybe they feel that way about you, Aries. Sorry, and it's not a blame game. I'm just saying, like, this is how they feel about you. There's been stuff that hasn't been addressed. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah, let me see why I have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So they want to return, Aries, and Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is the wanting to return. There has been an issue with being on the same page, but they want to also come unstuck. Now, not being on the same page, it could be about indecision or choices again, Two of Swords, or lack of direction. But that Eight of Cups in reverse, that's a return, Aries. So the Page of Wands is opportunity to take these things in a new direction. We do have an Empress card in the reverse with the Nine of Wands. Some of you are dealing, and a Seven of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a person that has, you know, some wounding that makes them a little bit standoffish, or they feel that way about you again, Aries. I'm reading, like, how do they feel about you? So I'm trying to empower you guys by reading this way and explaining, and it's not a blame game, like if someone is feeling a way about you. So if we assume that the other side is like the enemy and we're blaming them, then in the end of the day, well, we're disempowering ourselves, right? Because you're waiting for the outside to change, or you're blaming, when actually, if you look into the law of assumption, guys, sometimes what you're assuming is not the case, like about how someone feels about you or what they're doing, etc. But things will then manifest in a certain type of a way. So there seems to be this trust issues going on between you and this person. And there's a guardedness, there's a defensiveness. So that could be that both of you are coming across that way to one another, or were. There's a wound here between the two of you. We've got an Empress card in the reverse. I mean, this is about like maybe doubting whether or not you can actually expand in this connection, or that has been the feeling. You could also be dealing with a person where there's some money issues with that Empress card in the reverse, okay? That can be like that distorted feminine energy, and that's a wound that needs to be healed. Okay, so let me have a look at this Seven of Wands. Yeah, and then the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So there's some harsh energy between you and this person, Aries. I mean, Queen of Swords in the reverse can be a bit harsh-tongued, okay? Or she can, you know, Queen of Swords in reverse has troubles with communicating. So sometimes she holds back and then she just says it, like, but in a harsh way, okay? It's not the balanced Queen of Swords, it's the Shadow Queen. So this is the situation, Aries. I think that there is a wound between the two of you. There's a block, there's a guardedness. Though this person with the Hanged Man, they have 1 foot towards you, 1 foot away, wanting to move into a better time, wanting to come out of confusion, trying to see things from a new perspective, definitely still watching you, haven't moved on, want to return. I mean, that's the energy that I'm getting. I'm going to see about you and how you feel about them, but there's definitely maybe some stuff that needs to be worked through and healed to get back on the same page. You know, like it could be communication issues or old pain that creates a wall or a block, or avoidance issues. Maybe they feel that way about you, that you're a bit like you don't really show up with your feelings in some kind of a way, or maybe they don't, and then that creates a real, you know, that makes you react in a certain type of a way, right? I don't know, strange read, guys. There've been a few of those strange reads the last couple. Let's see, you've got Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, Aries, on how you're feeling about this person. So you both sort of see each other as potential for like long-term commitment. And Page of Pentacles, opportunity. So let's see, and then Four of Pentacles, there's a holding back. So maybe you feel this person holds back, or they hold on to you in some way, but they don't give you everything. And then Queen of Cups. So you seem to be emotionally connected to this person. Page of Cups. Maybe you feel like this person, what they offer you emotionally feels a bit small. There's the Moon card as well. So there could be a lot of shadow stuff coming up. How does Aries feel about this person? 5 of Wands. Maybe you feel like there's tension, or you feel conflicting, like you have to compete for this person's attention, but this person could feel that way about you, Aries, because the 6 of Wands is in the reverse. How do they feel about you? They feel like they're not getting your attention, or they're not getting certain validation, or they're not feeling successful. There's a Judgment card in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. There's a 7 of Cups in the upright. There's a Page of Pentacles, and then there's a Knight of Cups. So Aries, part of you does feel these romantic feelings, and you feel like there's opportunity with this person. On the other hand, Ace of Swords in the reverse, something feels very unclear here, and 7 of Cups feels very unclear. So it's like confusion, mixed feelings, or confusion about choices or options. Now, I did say that this person wants to come out of that. They want to take things in a new direction. So maybe you are making assumptions that this person has more than one choice, and that's frustrating you on your end. Maybe this person has felt that way about you. Or if that's the case where there have been other choices, this person seems to want to come out of that energy. Now, I'm not telling anyone to take anyone that they don't want. There's opportunity always to shift things. I'm just reading the current energy. If you have an old story that this person was indecisive, or was showing up in a way that you didn't like I said to you, you can absolutely manifest it differently. You're going to have to get rid of the old version of the person, or otherwise it's not worth focusing on. Because if you hold on to the old version of them, which essentially is what you manifested from a certain place, then you're going to go back into a cycle of the old, and you cannot get the new version. Okay? Look at some coaches online like Kim Velez, Dylan James, Sammy Ingram. They're amazing. They're going to show you how you can shift things from you. There's a 7 of Cups. Some of you may be looking at other options, Aries. 7 of Cups now. It just, with the Judgment card in the reverse, there's something here about, like, maybe you're not sure you would want to give this another chance, or yeah, there's a Death card. Okay. And the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Look, something needs to be transformed here for sure, Aries. So either you're like, I think you're somewhere between this is over, or Wheel of Fortune here. I'd like to shift this. I'd like this to shift for the better. You might feel like there's something that feels kind of fated or destined between you and this person, and there's opportunity. But I did say to you, Aries, that maybe you're waiting for this person to come and shift in some kind of a way, right? Or the Death card and the 7 of Cups. There needs to be an end to all this confusion. So Aries, as I said to you, I feel like this person, their intentions, they do kind of want to see, they want to take things in a new direction. So there is opportunity there. Part of you, if you've taken a break from this person, 4 of Swords in the reverse, you want to come out of that. I'm also getting with the Judgment card in the reverse, for some of you, this is a trigger around feeling judged. It's that shadow judgment card. So that's the other thing. Especially if we're dealing with someone that has different cultural background, religion, beliefs, that could be something that's been playing into the situation. That's just, like I said, a small portion of you. Or if there's harsh communication between you and this person, it's that kind of an energy. I don't know, like Aries, there's opportunity here to actually shift this, but we've got 5 of Swords. So there's been tension. It's like you haven't been speaking the same language with that 5 of Swords, right? Communication issues that might also cause the confusion. So maybe it's not so much that there have been other choices and options. There's trust issues because of communication issues, defensiveness, and that needs to be transformed and ended, okay? There is opportunity here, and there's opportunity for romance, and there's opportunity to shift things for the positive. I've got 4 of Wands. So part of you sees the future with this person, Aries, 4 of Wands, like marriage, stability, long-term. That's reunion. So let me just see. I mean, sorry, Aries, but they wanted me to take this. The Knight of Swords, there's either been like a harsh, abrupt ending or erratic behavior between the two of you. Maybe you felt like this person acted erratically or something like that, but you seem to be mixed about this. Is it over? Is it not over? Do we want to, shift this for the better or not. Now, Aries, again, I'm not blaming anyone. Sorry for the noise outside, guys. There is construction going on. This is the only time I have to film, and I keep being delayed and delayed. And I started filming when they were on a break, and now they're back. It's driving me batty. There is opportunity here to shift it, as I've said to you guys. Now, it looks like this person, they could be wanting to talk and reach out. They have their eye on you. Page of Wands it's definitely flirtation, so maybe some of you are getting a flirty text. Now, again, the way that things will go will completely depend on the energy and, you know, on your end. I'm telling you, it's in your control if you look into the law, right? Because if you go into a conversation with an assumption about that person or an old version of that person or your connection, or you react in a certain type of way, it can go one way or it could go another. So yeah, let me have a look. What is this person's intentions in the second half of February? Home, comfort, safety, belonging. I mean, you've got the home card, Four of Wands. So something about this person, there's a sense of belonging, intuition. So this person feels a very intuitive bond. I did say that this could be quite a spiritual connection. Now, you may have different beliefs or cultures or backgrounds, but I still feel there's something spiritual about this. Let's see. Okay, party, celebration, event. So maybe this person, how do they feel about you in the second half of February? Maybe they want to go out with you, do something with you. Intuition has come out again. Psychic, sixth sense. Truth, confession, clarity, unfinished business. Now, there's a lack of clarity here. I said that, Aries, and confusion. So this person wants to clarify things. They want to get clear. I said that to you with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Unfinished business. It's not over. Patterns, back and forth, baggage. So there's patterns going on here that cause hurt feelings, hurt, grief, disappointment, proposal, love offer, engagement, agreement, wish come true with text message, communication, and then I've got mystery, unknown, illusion, confusing, and faded meeting. So it's something, I said, something felt very faded about this or meant to be, but maybe it's been going round and round in a certain way, or there was like something harsh between the two of you, and it's because it was manifested maybe on a timeline with certain assumptions, okay? So there is opportunity to shift this. Like, maybe you do want, I mean, proposal is commitment. This person seems to want to actually have something serious with you. Maybe you were making assumptions that they didn't, or manifested a version where things got very muddled and confusing, guys, or it's just been very confusing on both ends. But I've got spiritual awakening, enlightenment, rebirth, life lessons, epiphany. Now, the Hierophant card is also about wisdom, so this could be something that this person has been gaining, some spiritual wisdom, having some kind of an epiphany. And I feel, you know, Aries, for you, perhaps that's the same, or you're integrating some kind of a lesson, or if you go and adopt the law, you're going to find that you're the master manifester, that you actually, this is the rebirth, right? Life lessons, that actually you can manifest this differently. But this person seems to want to have a conversation with you, get very clear on things, and it says it's not over, okay? And that Eight of Cups in the reverse is the return, or not ready to walk away. Okay, Aries? All right, I hope that resonated for you, and I'm very sorry about the noise. But I'm sending you guys lots of love, and I'll check in 2 weeks' time.